Hello and welcome. This is the GameTime Gazette. This is your host Isaiah Aneni. I thank you for joining in. It's made a great decision tuning into this podcast. We talk all sports and all types of fun. So without further ado, let's get ready and let's go. To it. Okay, guys, welcome back to the GameTime Gazette. I'm your host Isaiah Aneni, joined by Nye Simmons. You know what I'm saying? My fault. Didn't know you're gonna say on that, but it's. We're watching some March Madness right now, so we're watching BYU versus. I'm gonna learn how to say their name, especially if they move on. Duquesne.
I think it's Duquesne.
Duquesne, eh? Yeah. Duquesne, yeah, because that's Duquesne does not sound correct still at all. But hey, BYU's making a comeback. They were down 14. March Madness is already underway. You can see the other scores up here. Michigan State beat Mississippi State, by 18. So March Madness is already all full and well started. But before we get to any basketball, and even though we got basketball in the background, I wanted to talk about start talking about probably the biggest news in the sports world today. Probably seen it all on social media, that Shohei Ohtani and his interpreter, let me not add Shohei Ohtani, even though, we're going to speculate, but his interpreter gambled $4.5 million of Shohei Ohtani's money. I believe it was last year only, to be honest, or through 2022 to 2023. And did it through an illegal bookmaker, all of this and all of that. And you go online, and the first thing you do when you press the comments is the questions asked. Does Shohei know about this? How could Shohei not have known about this? And that's the first question I asked myself. Now, to be honest, the first thing I told myself was, whoa. Like, I was surprised still. Like, I was a lot still, because I didn't expect it from Shohei or his representatives.
Of all people, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Shohei does not seem like the guy, or even his representatives, like, they don't seem, you know what I'm saying? To be in, like, on, like, spending, even on a thing where, because it wasn't even, you get deeper into the findings or whatever, the FBI was the department that found this through another investigation. So it wasn't even the MLB. So it's like, you obviously there's something more serious going on here, right? But yeah, it just surprised me, because it was like, how did Shohei get wrapped up on all this? But first thing I did think of, especially when you check the comments too, it's like, first it's the bank transfer. Ooh, the offensive rebound, that's crazy. They've been missing the three all game long. But no, the first is the bank transfers, right? So the wire transfers, and seeing all the like how he was able to get a hold of Shohei's money, first of all, because he's his translator. So that's what I was even thinking on, like, bro, he's not his finance guy, he's his translator. So how did he even get a hold of Shohei's money, any type of that? And then on top of that, how was Shohei not aware that, like, everything was going on? So that's what a lot of people online are speculating and saying there is no way that Shohei Ohtani had this going on and he did not know. Like, he had to be part of it in some type of way, or he had to, like, allow it in some type of way. Or the second theory is that his interpreter did have gambling problems, right? But then he went to Shohei like a brother, and he's like, yo, like, bro, I'm down for 4.5 milli right now. Still, can you help me out? Pay me, like, that's the second theory. But like, in all theories, there's no way that Shohei Ohtani didn't. What do you think about it, man?
I mean, this is the first I'm hearing about it today. I didn't really expect that to hear that from Shohei. I don't know. I feel like he definitely has a gambling problem to be doing that much.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. 4.5.
As far as Shohei,
because look at it, the angle with Shohei too, right? You got to think about it MLB perspective too. That's the biggest. I mean, Shohei's MJ. Shohei's Michael Jordan, and literally with the gambling thing, he's literally Michael Jordan now still. But now he's literally like their best player ever. You cannot let this. Even for the MLB, I know it sucked for them. BYU's actually making it back, but I know it sucked for them for the MLB to be hearing it. To be,
like they just just gave this guy all this money.
$700 million. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be a billionaire before it's all said and done for sure.
That's why I feel like if it is true, whether it is true or it's not true, they're not letting Shohei go down for that.
You know, like, are we even ever gonna find out the real details of what happened with this?
He's never gonna go down for that, unless like it's like the FBA is like, yo, this is cold, hard, straight to the point. This is Shohei incriminating himself. If there's like any doubt, they're not letting him go down for that.
Yeah, I hear that too. Cause facts. If there's a way for them to like
spin it any kind of way, it has to be like clear cut. Oh yeah, Shohei did this. Like, there's no way they letting him go down for that. You know, $700 million to this man,
brother. $700 million plus, bro. Baseball's already boring.
That's what I'm saying. Baseball. He's bringing in the MLB money.
Man, he's reviving baseball by himself. Like, he's doing the pitching and hitting thing. That's the most exciting thing I've seen in baseball in my whole life. Still, you know, in all my years of life, I've never been more interested in baseball than when Shohei Ohtani was playing baseball.
They got the whole what? He's Japanese, right?
Yeah.
So they got all of Japan probably watching Shohei too. So it's like they get in the U.S., Canada, Japan, like he's bringing in money,
big bucks. I mean, the $700 million. Like, even though oh my gosh, BYU's
Jackson Smith
gotta call a timeout. This is March Madness. I mean, March is a crazy month for sports, but I didn't even expect them to be down 10. But they're starting to hit the 3 now too. Look at that.
Jackson Smith, I think that's his 4th one.
Yeah, he's starting to ball later. Ooh, nice move to the lane too. Yeah, this is. You got any bets in today for March Madness?
I bet on Michigan State, and then I do have BYU.
BYU, so you need them to come back.
I did the early games. I ain't.
Yeah, not touching the late games. Now, I know that.
All right, I might just like the later ones, like the ones that start at like 7 or something. I might look at those, but
that's what I do too. Still, I like my money early in the day. See how much I made. See how much I lost. If I lost, all right, we might not be better later on. Still, but if I won, you know, like McNeese State, like I did, you know, Michigan State, they minus 125. I took them pretty. I didn't see any. To be honest, I thought the how do you say it again? The Duquesnes. I thought of them, but. Yeah, this is why my gut feeling was telling me to stay away from them still. But it was telling me that 9.5 is a good bet for that though. Not gonna lie, but down 3. That's nice. Wanted to get to the other topic, you know, because as we get more information with the Shohei thing, we'll keep you guys updated on the GameTime Gazette. Even though, I honestly don't think we're gonna really find out much. I'd be surprised if we find out like the nitty gritties of what really happened. Probably just gonna say, it was the interpreter. If you're the interpreter, you take the fall too. Like you're not making $700 million.
They might even mess around. Hey, take the fall. We'll give you another 4.5. Just take the fall for sure.
Yeah, because bro, you're not making $700 million.
Yeah,
you know,
come on, bro.
You gotta stay. That's why I feel like the statement came out quick too from the interpreter. So I feel like but. Yeah, we'll talk about it as information comes on with that. But I wanted to get to some other drama in the sports world. So we're looking across the world to Europe now and to F1. They're in Australia right now. F1 season's been boring. There's been 3 races. I've watched one. It's been boring. But the most interesting thing about the F1 season so far has been. First, it's they call it silly season. So the free agency or whatever, they call it silly season because of all the. In F1, it's not like basketball, soccer, where you there's a certain period of time where you're able to talk to other teams.
Yeah,
you're able to do it any time of the year still, and it's like it's silly season because it's like. The way they talk to the teams, it's like it's all silly. Like teams would be keeping it hush hush from each other, and then like hush hush from the players and all of that, and then something big would just happen, and then it'll be just like silly season, right? So, silly season obviously started early in F1 this year. Had Christian Horner, obviously with the whole sexual assault allegations with someone in the Red Bull camp. Then Red Bull. Launched their own investigation, which was obviously a red flag to everyone that's seen it.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, cool. But then they came out like a week later after they launched their own investigation, said Christian Horner was, absolved of anything. He didn't do anything wrong. And then a week after that, they came out and they suspended the girl that they that had these sexual allegations towards Christian Horner, and yeah, now we're seeing it today. Obviously, since they're in Australia, getting prepped up for the weekend's Grand Prix, seeing Lewis Hamilton just on a scorched world tour with everybody, the higher ups. I mean, he went on the FIA president. He came out and never backed him. They asked him like, "Oh, did you ever? Do you still have his back? Like, do you still have the president's back?" He's like, "Nah, I never backed him." And to be honest, to give you some background on that too, I don't know if you heard about this, but in 2019, the last race of the year. So Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen, they're tied up on points, right? Basically, they're tied up on points. Whoever wins this race wins the championship, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Lewis is winning the race. Like, he's winning the race 30, like he's won most of the laps of the race. There's like 2 laps left. There's, I forgot this guy's name. Latifi, I feel like. I don't know if it was Latifi, but he spun out, he crashed, right? So when you crash, and it depends. Sometimes you could crash on one spot on the track, and it'll be just a yellow flag or a virtual yellow flag where they don't need to stop the race, right?
Yeah.
But this guy, he crashed like on a certain spot on the track where they had to like, stop the race, yellow flag it, like slow it down, and then that makes the whole, bunch put together back again, right?
Yeah.
And then it allows teams like. Because tires and whatever are the most important thing. Like, you'll see like the pit stops and stuff, right?
Yeah.
To get fresh tires, because fresh tires, even though they're slick, you're able to like obviously move quicker, right? So yeah, Max Verstappen, he goes into the pit, he gets slicks, this and that. And the whole thing about it, to make a long story short, the FIA fucked over Lewis Hamilton because like it was first a virtual safety car to not make the whole. He was in first place, two laps remaining. You could have just ran out the whole thing on the safety car, right? Lewis already won the race, but they didn't. They like lifted the safety car for the one lap, and Max Verstappen already went into the pits. Lewis didn't have the chance to go into the pits because obviously when they're hearing, okay, we're gonna lift it for the last lap to have like, the best lap of all time type shit. That's what he wanted, right? And obviously it's like, you're fucking over Lewis because he's on like 50 lap old tires. Max just went in to get new tires. Yeah. And then at the end of it all, Max Verstappen won that championship, right? That was Max Verstappen's first world championship. And that was supposed to be Hamilton's record-breaking 8th championship. Yeah. Because he's tied with Michael Schumacher, right? So all in all, that whole story is why he doesn't fuck with the FIA president.
Yeah, I know he's pissed off that.
And then jumble it with the whole Christian Horner situation where they're handling it like, I mean, I've never seen a sports organization handle something so blatantly stupid. Like, it's like, even if Christian Horner didn't do anything, what are you doing firing the girl, or suspending, but she's basically fired because she's not gonna, what are you doing firing her? Like that, first of all, what are you doing firing her? 2, okay, you said that Christian Horner is not like, he's not guilty of any of these allegations. All right, cool. So you come out with your own, not just Red Bull investigation and Max Verstappen's dad or whoever's on the board for Red Bull, you come out with an actual, a lawyer or 2. You could even, the stupidest thing too that people were saying, they could have even paid off independent people, outside of Red Bull to even make it look better. But they didn't even do that. So lazy, and still had just Red Bull lawyers, this and that, all of it. And that, obviously at the end of it all, who wouldn't say, okay, Red Bull or Christian Horner is this is a favor of his decision, right? Like, this is in his favor type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, all in all that drama is making Lewis Hamilton come out, say all this, and making Max Verstappen, we talk about silly season and all of that. Max Verstappen's over there talking about, he doesn't know. First, not that he doesn't know, but the quote that he said word for word is, nobody ever thought Lewis would go to Ferrari. And this is a question when he was asked if he would ever go to Mercedes. Word for word, he didn't say no. He said, and this is why they call it silly season, bro. Say no, say yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why it's so silly, because word for word, he can't. We never knew that Lewis would go to Ferrari. He's probably gonna end up in Mercedes next year. I'm not gonna lie to you, and that's gonna be exciting. Finally, shake up some things in the sport. But yeah, that's the most entertaining things going on in the sports world today. You know, I just wanted to update, man. Yeah, because I've been seeing it too. And the whole Scorched World tour from Lewis Hamilton, it's like, it's really like if LeBron is saying something, like you can't say nothing to LeBron. That's why Lewis, he doesn't care. Oh, what a 3.
Damn.
Jeez Louise, they're firing back. Yo, he's hot right now, cuz.
25.
25.
Yeah.
5 of 11.
He comes out the bench. He did leading scorer, but he comes out the bench.
Arizona's down. Okay, that's early though.
It's early.
Down 3 though. Hey, you know, I even seen the graphic of last 3. Oh, that was a nice move inside. And 1?
Oh, damn.
Did they count the bucket?
I think so.
Yo, why is the stream moving like this now? Yo, this is a good game. This is why March Madness is getting so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's getting so good, man. But yeah, no, yeah, with all that, seeing, Lewis Hamilton's like the LeBron James of it all, of F1.
Yeah.
You know, they can't talk to him. That's why he says all this, because he's 7-time world champion, this and that. And the whole thing about, even when, you know the craziest thing, I probably don't know about this, but like, you know the craziest thing about F1, like when Lewis Hamilton first came in rookie season, like obviously this is a white man sport, right? So it's like, he comes in, bro, this is the weirdest sport in the world, bro. How does this like sport league even like allow this? I don't even understand, bro. He comes in, the racism Lewis Hamilton received in his first year was ridiculous. Mans would come into the race blackface. Mans would like literally blackface into the race. They would have signs saying "Go back home, you monkey." Like, bro, serious like racism, dog. This nigga would just win race after race after race. He didn't win the championship in his first season, but he came pretty close. He came pretty close, and then obviously he won 7 in a row. He's just the guy. He's just the guy over there, you know. Even though they have their own set of, they live in a different world, bro. F1, it's really a money and like, it's a money and power sport still. Live in a different world, because it's like, just seeing all these things that would never happen over here. And bro, what's wrong with this shit? Let me get the next one. Never happen in America or in NBA and any of these professional sports leagues.
I never knew that.
Brother, you search it up, it's mad. There's like 20-minute videos of like compilations of like, bro, race after race. They would have like different type of Lewis Hamilton smearing, and it's just because he was good too. It's not that he sucked too, you know. He was good. Like rookie coming in and winning races, it's not normal still. And then fighting for the title first year, even more abnormal, you know. And then for him to do what he's been doing, it's you could see why they hate him, but you know, at the end of the day, that's why he speaks out like this, right? To the things with Christian Horner and what's going on with Red Bull, because it's not right. Like at the end of the day, it just doesn't even seem correct. Even if the girl was mistaken, you know, like with the sexual assault or sexual harassment allegations, you don't fire her. Ooh, my bad. Blasting in your ear, didn't it? Yeah, but you don't fire her because of or suspend her because of this. Whoa. Nah, we got it. All right, we got it. Hopefully nobody's seen that. You guys didn't see that. Bro, I'm gonna stop clicking stuff. Like, what the heck? Nah, but yeah, you don't fire her because of allegations made or whatever.
Yeah, it's not crazy. A good look for the
at all
for Red Bull
at all. And the sport stinks this year too. It's not entertaining to watch. You know, even the fans that are watching, like, bro, I'm a fan. I'd consider myself a fan of F1. Someone that would ride for F1, but like, bro, it stinks. Like, the sport is literally the worst. NASCAR is better than F1, bro. And I've never watched a NASCAR race. Yeah. You know, like, it's that boring. Golf is better than F1. It's that boring. No cap. Like, it's that boring. You can't just sit there and watch one guy win by a minute and know that a minute is a lot in racing and then come, all right, this is entertaining. Nah, like, it's mad boring. Like, the guy is running laps by himself. But yeah, nah, that's really what I wanted to get to with the drama. You know, instead of analysis today, some Drama Gazette. That's what I wanted.
Drama Gazette.
Some Drama Gazette. Yeah, but you heard that thing about the Dallas, the Mavericks bringing a chef along.
Kyrie, right?
I mean, it's just right, bro. Ramadan Kyrie different. Is there any for me, I had like a list for like top 5, like what's it called? Like not like streaky players, not streaky players, but like where they have like Ramadan Kyrie, headband LeBron. Like what's that thing called? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I know what you mean. Like I don't know what to call it. But I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So I had like a list with that. So I had like Ramadan Kyrie. Mm-hmm. He's like, I put him at 4 still. Because at 5, I'll put headband LeBron. Yeah. Now just wait for me, because headband LeBron's he's a model one. He's a model one still. So I'll put 5.
5 is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So 5, headband LeBron. Yeah. 4, Ramadan Kyrie. 3, I'm putting the Steph with the what's it called?
Mouth guard.
Mouth guard Steph. And then I'm putting what's it called? Non-headband LeBron at number 2 still. Like not the one where he has or I guess he's still having the headband in that picture where he's like locked in. You know that meme against the Celtics?
Yeah, his headband. That's headband.
All right, to be honest, LeBron. We'll move it to number 2 because that one's locked in. We're talking just periods of time here, So move that to number 2, and then I'm gonna just move Kawhi into number 1 because the Kawhi 2019 run.
Biting jersey Kobe.
Biting jersey
Hoodie
Kobe.
Mello.
Hoodie Mello too. I forgot Hoodie Mello. Hoodie Mello's definitely 5.
Playoff Jimmy.
Playoff Jimmy's up there too. There's actually a lot of guys in there. What's your 5? Let's hear your 5.
Damn, my 5. I think Untucked Kyrie.
Untucked
jersey Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm forgetting a lot. Untucked jersey Kyrie's a model.
Biting jersey Kobe. Bubble Jamal Murray.
Bubble Jamal Murray's different.
I'm trying to think of some.
Bubble Jamal Murray was hilarious. The stories that came out with that guy.
Yeah.
Hilarious stuff.
I'm trying to think of. And Linsanity.
Ooh. Linsanity's a good one. He's playing in Taiwan now over there. He's not playing bad. Not playing bad. What do you think about that whole thing? If you were in the NBA, had a good 10-year, 12-year career, you're moving out there because Boogie's over there. Where is he Boogie at now? Taiwan too?
Boogie's in Taiwan. I know Kemba Walker's over there.
Kemba's in Europe over there.
Ibaka is on.
Ibaka too.
Barcelona.
Yeah, fam.
There's a
Dwight Howard over there too. Yeah. You do that switch too, or with ball because that's crazy. Like when I think about it, like so many guys are actually a lot of guys are actually doing it. When you actually start naming it out, like Jabari Parker, I swear he still played. There, You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like it depends. I feel like they probably doing it because they still like hooping.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, they also could do it because maybe they weren't the best with their money, so they
trying to make some bread.
They need the money
for sure. So
I mean, it depends. If I feel like I'm good with money and I don't need to play, I don't think I would do it.
Nah, too much time.
10, 12 years in the league.
That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of bread. That's a lot of basketball.
Yeah, that is still. Because even seeing it, like Aaron Donald retired after just 10 short years in the NFL. But Brody did everything.
He got every accolade. He got a ring. Defensive player. He got bread. Jeez. And he's probably he don't want to get no brain injuries. And all that, so he probably hey,
that's true. That's true.
What I need to do. Got money. He's already recognized as one of the best ever. So it's like. Yeah. What is he chasing? Yeah,
and in the NFL world too, when there's been players like, geez Louise, got to the foul line. This game's getting tight though. But when there's players like Lawrence Taylor and Dexter, all these guys, it's gonna be hard to ever get into the old heads' minds and say that you're the best ever. It's gonna be like, there's nothing for Aaron Donald to prove anymore. Still, like for us young kids, like for us that are growing up now and grew up watching him, like we know how great Aaron Donald is. Still, but for the old heads, like they always say, Lawrence Taylor he was that guy. Ray Lewis, he was that guy. But Aaron Donald was a beast. Real toxic. That whole thing about brain injury. Like when I first watched the Concussion movie, you watched that movie?
I did, but
with
Will Smith, right?
Yeah, bro. When I first watched that movie, I had to watch it again because I'm like, yo, what? Like, what was like? Not no cap. I was so surprised, so shocked with the whole thing, and like the first kind of portrayal to the world was in a movie type shit. Like, you know that it like. Because ESPN, or not ESPN, NFL, they actually did an amazing job of suppressing that information. Brother, like all those documents and everything, an amazing job of making sure that never went to the press. And then for that movie to come out and show, like, very surprising. And seeing, like, bro, Antonio Brown nowadays with the CTE, SPN or whatever.
He made that like his whole image now, too. Brother, that's like almost a brand for him.
It's him. It's him now. It's like he's embracing it. And
I don't even follow him on Twitter, but somehow he's always on my Twitter, and I see it. I see a CTE ESPN or like I'm like, bro.
Nah, facts. And he's always wilding.
Yeah, like he always gotta say some weird,
wild, like for real, like posting the weirdest, wildest videos. Like, bro, the one that got me too was the AI. You seen the AI? Because I don't follow AB on Twitter too. But you seen the AI photo where it was him and Taylor Swift? Nah, bro, he posted it himself. It was like him and Taylor Swift. You guys could go search that up. But him and Taylor Swift doing what you could just imagine doing, you know, kissing with, like, bro, just some weirdo shit.
Nah, when I seen that guy naked at the pool, I knew something was wrong with him.
Nah, like, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, like him making it his whole image is corny for sure. Still,
especially because there's like actual players who actually like had experienced that.
Bro, some guys killed themselves because they experienced that shit. You know, like it's corny still.
Like same with WWE. I think what's the dude name? Chris Benoit or something like that. He had like crazy brain damage, and he killed his family, his wife, and then he like offed himself.
Facts.
And then like they did research on his brain, like his brain was like.
It was far gone. Yeah, nah,
it was like he was like a 80-year-old or something like that.
Yeah. Nah, it's chopped. It's chopped. Nah, it's it's real life chopped still. I didn't even. I feel like I remember that Chris Benoit story. Mm-hmm. That he was the high flyer guy. A lie.
Yeah, like he used to do like his. I think one of his moves was like a head drop from the top rope.
From the top. Okay, now I remember who you're talking about. Yeah,
like he used to do a headbutt from the top rope.
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy.
Why did they even allow him to do that?
Fam.
Why did he even think, yo, this is a good move? I'm gonna.
Yo, you ever watch? It's a new movie. It's called Iron Claw. It came out like a few months ago. You ever watch it? It's with the guy from High School Musical. What's his name? Troy Bolton or whatever his name is. His real life name is. I don't know his name. Man's don't get at me stuff.
I don't really watch. But I know what it is, but I wasn't tuned into High School Musical.
I just forget his name. Like it actually just slipped my mind. It's not that I don't know who he is, but I remember him as Troy Bolton from High School Musical. Mm-hmm. But the Iron Claw movie showed like the kind of the behind the scenes of like the wrestling world, because it went with this family, the Von Trott family that was back in the day that was really good in wrestling. Yeah. And bro, wrestling's actually chopped. Like you think it's fake, you think it's that, bro. It's actually chopped sport. People actually get hurt. Like man's actually be out there getting hurt. Like it's actually chopped.
Hands break their neck and all that. Yeah.
Brother, it's actually a chopped sport. Like I look at it and I'm like, man's actually chose to do this? Like, why? It's actually one of those like extremist sports type thing. Yeah, because you talk about Chris Benoit going head first in.
It's crazy because I used to want to be a wrestler.
Real talks.
When I was like 8, 9, had all the action figures.
Nah, I'd be wrestling with my bro at home. Facts. You know, set up the bed on the floor, just come, do the jump moves, all of that, and like they have the disclaimer saying, "Oh, these moves aren't safe," this and that. I'd be like, yo, that's it. Man's just trying
these moves at home.
You know, they're trying to just pad on to the whole facade of wrestling's so dangerous, but it's actually mad dangerous. Yeah. And like, cause I got more into wrestling nowadays, and there's this one guy named Shinsuke Nakamura. And before, you know who that is, right? Before, you heard about the whole Vince McMahon thing, the whole we're not going to go through that stuff, that whole chop thing, yeah.
I believe that too.
Brother, you read it and you believe it. No cap stuff.
Just know how he is. Man.
You read it. Nah, it's so sad too to say that. Like, you actually read it and you believe it, but I will put that aside. But like, before that, like, so Vince McMahon, he was like such a perfectionist for like the ring, right? Like, so Shinsuke Nakamura, he was supposed to be like the next big guy. And like he was coming over from Japan, this and that. And he had this match with John Cena when John Cena was still in the WWE. And like he botched the move or something that like could have injured John Cena. But John Cena's good at wrestling. Like he's like one of the best, right? Where he's like, he's able to like, even when there's a mistake made, you know, go over and also make it seem like there's nothing that happened, like no mistake happened, right? So but obviously Vince, like obviously if you do the wrestling and you're part of it, you know that, oh shit, like he wasn't supposed to do that, like John's improvising type shit. And Shinsuke Nakamura after that, like, and there's multiple examples of this too, but Shinsuke Nakamura for this example, he after that he did that, bro, he was almost kicked off he was almost fired, fam. Like he just came back into WWE, this and that, and he had to like work his way back up again. Probably not gonna be a champion again. It's actually a super dangerous sport. It's a perfectionist sport too. Like like when you look at these guys as world champions and like intercontinental champions, all of that, like they actually like they're the best at it still. Like they're, you know what I'm saying? They're the best at talking. They're the best at like the moves promos, they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you spine buster someone, they gotta know how to land. Cause back, you knocked
break
out.
It, you know what I'm saying? Over. Yeah, like you think about it and it's like, it's actually chopped. Even like doing like an RKO or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do it like perfectly and properly. Like even like selling it, all of that. Like just think about it and give me a lot more respect to like when you think about like you know, think about like even Eddie Guerrero. He was a famous, you know, Eddie Guerrero wrestler. I don't know if it was CTE that killed him. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he had a heart attack in the ring.
But he died in the ring though. Yeah, that's why I brought him up. Yeah, died in the ring, which was chopped. Like it was the most chopped. I'll always remember that. It was the most chopped thing. You know what I'm saying? And he was a good wrestler too, one of the best. But it's like, it's a dangerous sport. Dangerous sport. Would you ever wrestle? Would you ever do WWE?
No. No chance.
No chance, eh? MMA? You would do MMA?
I don't even think I would do MMA.
MMA is a crazy man sport still.
I think the only time I'm fighting is if I gotta fight.
God have to.
So if I get disrespected or something, that's what I'm fighting.
Real talk.
Fighting for fun?
It's crazy, bro. Especially that MMA fighting, fam. That's actually
they get paid,
wild.
so it's not fighting technically. I mean, it is for fun because a lot of them do like fighting, but like.
Well, they get paid now. You seen that? You know what that's actually a great segue because the UFC and I guess the lawyers. I even had a course here at Brock, like a few years ago, where a lawyer came in and was talking about this case that just got passed and the fighters finally getting their money. Because like for the longest time, like the whole rights and deals thing where it's like Conor McGregor's making 25 million and then the next guy that you don't know that's doing UFC fight night, he's gonna make 25,000 and you know he has to pay off his trainer, he has to pay off this and that, and he goes home with like $500. You know what I'm saying? But now the UFC they came out with that decision. I think the number was 433 million, something like that, for settlement. I think they were seeking like 1.2 billion, like the lawyers and the fighters, right? And I guess they're gonna all share that pool. But let me get your opinion on this, because a lot of people in the comments were like, because this is an age-old thing with UFC, like paying the fighters correctly and all that, but because obviously, all right, we talk about Conor McGregor getting 25 mil and the next guy that nobody knows getting 25,000, right? So basically with this decision, it's given the next guy that nobody knows 25,000 more money, obviously, because he deserves it because of the fighting, but it puts him on the same type of level as, all right, like you brought in, like if you're doing UFC 300 and John Jones is in UFC 300, right? You're going to get similar amount of money to John Jones despite you not having the same type of fame as John Jones. Is that something like that? What do you think about that?
I think it's hard because they don't fight regularly enough to be able to really differentiate. And like, it's such a sport, like you can be a better fighter and be tougher than someone, but if he gets you on the right day, or if he hits you with a kick, you're done. So it's like other sports like MLB, hockey, NBA, all that, like, you know LeBron is the best because he's consistently putting up the best numbers over time, after every season. MMA, like Conor McGregor, he was consistently the best, and he got knocked off. Now he's nowhere. But like, you know he's good, so like, do you now that he's been he lost his last couple of fights.
Yeah,
They're gonna lower his payout now because he's losing.
Facts.
But you know that he's a superstar, so it's like,
yeah,
they're gonna run into that problem. John Jones, he fought once, and he hasn't fought since.
Yeah.
But once he comes back,
yeah,
people are gonna be watching that. But you can't be like, oh, we're not gonna pay John Jones.
Yeah, John Jones fought once in the last 10 years, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's still
gonna get 100 mil type in the next year.
Yeah, he's still gonna be the main event on the card whenever he wants to fight.
That's true.
Same with Conor. When Conor comes back, Conor's gonna be the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who he fights, but it's
probably is. No, you right on that. Yeah, he's Dana's baby still. Yeah, it's Dana's baby.
Someone like what's the guy that we were talking about? He's from he did his first fight a couple fights ago. He has like the eye thing. He's making his debut.
Debut.
And his eye, he has I think he's blind in one eye.
Oh, is it was it?
I can't remember his name.
Michael Page?
No, it's not Page. He has a beard. He's like a ginger almost. But he's been killing people, and then he made his debut like not too long ago in the UFC, and he's blind. He only can see in one eye. We were talking about it on here too.
But anyways, facts. I probably just forgot. Yeah, facts.
He's nice, but he's not gonna be. He's probably not gonna get the same amount as anyone else. But
yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of hard though.
Just think about it. And to be honest, because everyone's thinking about it, because the way Dana talks, he doesn't help himself still. Because the way Dana talks, he comes, bro, I don't care. Like, bro, are you making Conor McGregor money? No, you're not. So shut the fuck up. That's how Dana will talk still.
Yeah.
But it is true though that obviously the discrepancy is there, but if you're not giving them the opportunity, would you be able to see if he could be a Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
That's true as well. And the whole thing about if Conor McGregor falls off, and because he did fall off, he very clearly falls off. Are you still gonna give him the same type of
cards and
real talks?
These big fights,
real talks. There has to be some equality there. That's why to be honest, I look at different types of sports. Even as we're getting 4.3 seconds left in this game, what's going on? But as we look at
losing my bread, man.
Yeah, bro. Man, the fouls galore. They've been fouling bare. Duquesne News really did it. They really did it. They really did it stuff. Nah,
I think this is their first time making the tournament since 1977.
Oh, were they?
They was teed up.
It's always like that. Facts. It's always like that stuff.
I be trying to find out facts like that
before.
You don't find out till you watching the game. And they this is their first time being here. They ready to go. I'm like, man, if I knew that, I'd have been picking them too.
Alex, should told me still.
My friend's already on the other team.
Fuck, no cap. Especially when it's this is their first time ever playing.
Yeah, they're probably gonna go a little.
Probably gonna go off
past the first round.
You know what I'm talking about?
Or it's this team is 10-0 when they got 6 threes. They got 6 threes in the first 2 minutes. They're come on, bro.
That was a result. Wow, we already getting some madness early. First day. BYU. That is crazy. BYU is out. Our bracket's already busted. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, I did a personal one too, and I picked BYU. So
hey man, 90% of the brackets are probably busted out of this one. I'm not gonna lie. I
think about 42% were already done because people picked Mississippi State. I picked Michigan, but we lost on that one.
Yeah, we lost. Wow, they were picking Mississippi State. Yeah, people did not like Michigan State this year for real still. But hey, it's January, February, Izzo. That's how
I like Michigan State. I don't know why people don't like. I mean, I guess
it's just because they were kind of trash this year still.
Same with Gonzaga.
Yeah, but Gonzaga, that's correct. Them niggas are trash. Gonzaga, don't put your money. Hey, McNeese State today, put your money on McNeese State. I even seen who is who these guys playing? Who's Kansas playing?
Samford.
Yeah, the Samford guys were coming. Hey, we're not gonna be surprised if we win. Just know.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
I came alright. You're gonna get my money today too. You're gonna get my money today too.
Kansas on a 2-game losing streak too.
Yeah, but it's the whole thing we were talking about it yesterday, right? If they don't have the what's that other guy's name? They lost their first.
Their leading scorer.
Yeah,
and Dickens. I don't think
Dickinson.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's playing though.
Okay, he's playing. All right, they're probably gonna win.
Yeah, no limitations ahead of Thursday's game. So
yeah, that was an important one because if they had him, yeah, they'd be out first round. Yeah. But yeah, losing Kevin McClure really hurt them. But yeah, they got Hunter Dickinson back.
Points.
Yeah. Nah, he's a good player.
Hunter's averaging 18 too. Yeah. 18 and like 11 almost.
Yeah, nah, it's gonna be a good matchup though. Today,
even though BYU just lost my bread, I might.
Now you gotta go back in there.
Texas Tech. Drake play tonight.
Yeah, you've been saying Texas Tech is a team, eh? UNC Wagner right now. Ooh, upset. Nah, it's way too early to be talking upset alert. But looking like an under game over there, 13-13. Creighton slapping up, doing their work. Long Beach State keeping close.
I don't even think I'm gonna be watching NBA.
Yeah, nah. When March Madness comes around, especially because, bro, the games are trash right now.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know who's making the games for these but look at the games going on.
I bet last night, and then I made 2. I did 1, and on my last leg, I needed Maxi to score 20.
Didn't it?
Didn't.
Bro, Maxi, that's why I'm not betting him no more. Bro, he has no killer in him. He doesn't have that dog in him. And
he was Look, these last 3 games, 30.
Facts, though.
I pick him. He has 6. He didn't get double digits. He has 6.
Against the Suns, too? That's crazy.
Even Kevin Durant, I picked Durant.
Yeah, now KD's been playing. Yo, what do you think about that? Before we head off and, close off for today, what do you think about that whole KD conversation? Like, because, bro, you probably seen that Paul Pierce quote where it's like, why does KD not think why does KD always ask why he's not part of the conversation of like being the GOAT? Yeah. It's because we don't hold them to the standard of Steph and LeBron. And it's kind of true still. Like KD, not like, even though he's held to that standard in a way, him losing these type of games. And
I don't think he wants to be though.
Held to that same standard?
After the game against the Bucks, and it was a bad loss for them. Like, there's no way without Giannis he should lose.
Yeah,
he had like 11.
Yeah,
he took like 1 shot.
Played trash.
And he was like,
yeah,
he was like Grayson Allen took my spot scoring today. He had to I mean, like, I kind of get where he's coming from.
Yeah,
he's just trying to do whatever it takes to win. But it's like at the same time, we're not going to give LeBron a pass for having 11 points.
That's what I'm saying.
And just be like, oh, he's doing whatever it takes. Like, doing whatever it takes to win. You got to score.
Got to score the ball. And I'm a KD guy.
We're not going to let Steph get away with having 11 points, KD.
At all.
So, like, I mean, as a hooper, then, like, obviously I understand that. You got to, like, Grayson Allen had it going. Beal played good. Booker played good.
Yeah.
Just facilitate, play defense, rebound. But, like, as Kevin Durant, you don't get the luxury to just be like, oh, I'm chilling here. Go Grayson Allen.
Nah. Especially where they are in the season 2, 7th seed or whatever, and they just don't look dangerous.
Like, if you win, okay, yeah, but you guys lost. And you were losing the whole, like, it wasn't like you guys lost. You were losing the whole game.
whole game.
And you only had 11. So
yeah.
Like, that's probably why he get a lot of pushback. But, like, I mean, I can see it from both sides, but that's why I don't really think he wants to be, but he wants to be included in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have him in that conversation?
No.
Nah, eh? Nah, because KD's my guy. Like, KD's my guy. I feel like Jordan is still to me the best scorer ever, but KD's a close second. KD, you have him as the best?
He's in my top 3.
Top 3. You know what I'm saying?
Top 5 minimum.
At least top 5 best scorers all time. But the thing is, it's like, even with the OKC days, like, he has that killer in him, but like, it's like, yeah, I just don't feel like he wants to be still.
He has it.
He just doesn't want to use it. Something like, it doesn't feel like he wants to be part of the conversation like Steph and LeBron.
Like KD just for real, he's just someone who wants to hoop and chill. Like, he don't want nothing else. He just want to hoop and go home. So that's why I'm like, I don't really know how much he really.
Yeah.
He literally just want to hoop and that's it.
Nah, facts.
And being a hooper, he probably like, damn, everybody else got to go and I'll do something else. I'm just a guy like that. But yeah, man.
Yeah, nah, facts. Well, I had a nice convo with the whole. With everything going on today, we'll be wrapping everything up in the sports world tomorrow, especially with the March Madness going on already, with the madness starting on here on the GameTime Gazette. It's been your host, Isaiah Aneni.
Nye Simmons.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.